Hello student, let's start today's lecture. So our topic is changing the attribute value dynamically. So it is a possible to change the attribute of the form element dynamically. What that mean dynamically? You can constantly change that value or change that thing. So that means during your filling the forms process itself, the color or font of the text field can be changed. So when you fill your form, any form like banking form, your Facebook form, any admission form, so it is notify you to if this context or that text field is important for that. For example, your email ID, your password, your address. So if it notify you, that change your color or background color, correct? So this dynamically changes helps the user to notify the important things or important changes in the form field. So this form fields you help to notify that important things, correct? So next thing is the example. So in that example we will see how can we change the background color of the text box, and when user said enter any value, any kind of information, that time background color is changed. So let's start it our first program. First of all, we will write our doc type is a document. Document HTML, correct? Document doc type is the HTML. So this is our doc type HTML. In that this is only document model, correct? So we write this document model. You can also use your boilerplate, but here I am writing all the code HTML. Then you hit that, correct? Then you use close your head tag. What we wrote in our head tag, our title. So in title tag, give some title. So we will write dynamically changes. Okay, dynamically changes. Let's close this title tag. Right. We already close our head tag. Then we will see what we want in our form. So let's start our form. For that we will use our body tag, and in body tag we open our form. Now in form we will use our form. So some context we give some role name on type. So first you have to enter your role name and type, and for that we use our input type text. So using type text we get that text box. So let's start. Our form name is my form, correct? We will give some name. My form is our form name. Next we write enter your number, or you can say enter your address, anything. Roll number. So for roll number we use input type text equal to in double quotation, oh, input type equal to in double quotation text, correct? So in your text we give some name, and our text box name is roll. So let's close our first this box, right? We will run this program and see what happened in our program. Let's save this program. We will close our first form. We close our form tag, then we close our body, then we close our text box. Then we close our body. Then we close our text box. Then we close our body. Then we close our text box. Then we close our body. Then we close our text box. Then we close our body. 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 Then we cl using closing bracket, closing tag, close HTML. Let's save this program. We will save this program, and our program name is dynamic changes. .html extension. You already know that. We save this program. Let's open this program, and my program stored here dynamic changes. Let's open this. You can see that I just wrote enter roll number, and we give here text box. Correct? This text box is blank. You can write anything like your roll number or any value. Correct? So just move on our program. Now I will give here some other content. Enter name. This is your second input type. Mistake. Now using input, again input box, input type equal to text, and this text box name is name. Okay. Now we close this input type. Now look here, we give some value already, and now I will write here some, we will put some button here for submitting any information, and for that we use our input type button, and for that we use our button name is submit. Correct? So we submit. When you submit that button, your value will be submitted. So input type equal to, in double quotation, submit. Correct? And value is also submit. It's a simple form. We use only button here in this form. Just check our output, and this one. Here we go. First one, you wrote your number, and you can give your name, anything. Okay, submit. It blanks because initial text box is blank. When you put something on the text box and submit anything, so it goes in your database if database is connected. But right now there is no connection between database and your this form, so it's initially blank. That's why when I click on button, its text box will be blank. So just again go to our code. Now look here, there is no function we use in this code. We want to change our background, that text. So for that we use some function here, and we already know where we write your function. We can write in anywhere in this code, because in HTML you can write anywhere this function, but we normally function wrote in a head section. So we write your function, and for using function we use script language, JavaScript language. What is the type? What is the syntax of script? Script is a type. Script equal to script type equal to, in double quotation, text slash JavaScript. You already know we can link this JavaScript file externally also, but I wrote this code in same file. So what is our function syntax? Function name. So function, and our function name is change me. So change me, we use this function for changing our content, correct? Our background thing. So for change me function, let's open curly bracket close curly bracket. So in that function, I give some element, some parameters, any dot style, style, because we want to change the style. So that's why we're using style background. Correct. So elite style dot background. For that, we give some parameter. So what parameter we use? Any parameter we use here, because you know with parameter and without parameter we can use function. So we use here with parameter. So our function name is change me and our parameter name is ele. So element is the thing, but I shall use shortcut ele. Okay, ele dot style dot background. So my background color will be pink. You can use red, pink, anything color. So I choose pink here. Okay. So this is completed. Now I close my script tag first. Let's check this thing will be help or not. Can save my file and I will run this again. Okay. I wrote something here. Okay, I write something here, but my color is changed. No. Why? Let's check again our code. Now look here. We only put our function and that function thing. We give function name also. We also give their element, also background color. We close our script tag, but where we mention our function, there is no mentioning in the form tag. We already create only form and our form parameters, form things, input type button, text boxes. We give some text boxes that form, but there is no mentioning any function here. So where we call that function and where we mention that function. So in this input type text name, we mention your function name. On change, this is our inbit. We wrote on change on a changed me. Okay. Change me. Now in change me, we use this function here. So you already know what is the use of this. Okay. So on change equal to change me. We put our function name and in that function we wrote this. Okay. So also in this input type, we also write here change. Okay. On change. On change equal to our function name. And what is our function name? Change me. Capital N. Okay. And also in that change function, we write this. Okay. So let's run this program and we will check this is correct or not, because now here we mention our function name also, and that function we put on our input type because we want to change background color, those two text boxes. Okay, just save this program and run again. Okay, I will write here 45 number and give our college name. You can see that my background is changed. When I give something in that text boxes, it's changed that background color. So we will write college name also, engineering college. Okay. So you can see that two text boxes change the background color. So that's way you can change your background color dynamically. What is mean by dynamically? It means constantly change that color. If I give some function here, other function here, so it's dynamically can change that thing. But we use that function element style dot background equal to pink. If I change my color, that color will be changed. So let's stop today's lecture, and next lecture we will see evaluating checkbox selection. How can we use the some checkboxes, and if we select any checkboxes, can we get any notification? So let's stop today's lecture. Thank you.